Alright, I welcome you guys to another video, and in this particular video we are going to be talking about trade management. So this video actually involve how you can actually manage your trade using this strategy. We all understand the importance of trade management in every strategy. It's just like the way you have technical analysis strategy, risk management strategy, but I'm not talking about risk management, right? So but I think I might be diving towards the direction. I'll talk about risk management a little bit and a lot, and some tips and tricks during the proper video. But in this particular video, I'm not talking about risk management. I'm just talking about how you can properly manage your trade. Although trade management also involves risk management, but risk management is like first thing before you enter a trade. This is just talking about when your trade is running a profit, how can you manage the profit? How to know when to break even, how to know when to take partial, how to know when to take all your profits, right? So any strategy that is not having this is not complete, right? I personally, I don't build a strategy that doesn't have things that can help you manage your emotion, things that can actually help you manage your trade when it is running in profit, so that you can make the most out of the trade. Not that maybe you enter a trade, it went in profit, and then you don't even have a conclusion of what the trade actually gave you at the end of the day. Yeah, we have actually had situations whereby people actually go through this. Most newbies actually go through this phase whereby they make profit, they screenshots to send it to their group before they come back, to send it to to just show to their friends, and then before they come back, the thing have reversed on them and it is concluded as a loss, right? So in this video, I'm actually teaching you how you can manage a trade, let it run in profit, and even though when you are screenshotting, your mind is still relaxed. How can you manage your emotions, your greed? How can you manage fear of losing, which is properly risk management? How can you manage FOMO, and most of all other things, right? So we don't need to talk about that. I already explained in a particular psychology video. I'm just teaching how you can manage your trade when it's running profit with this strategy in this video. Without further ado, let's dive into what we have for this particular video. So now I'll be using this trade for an example. Price, we had a typical setup on the 1 hour. We are bullish, right? Don't forget the checklist. We are bullish on the 1 hour. The setup that we had in the last video is just what I'm using, right? So we were bullish on the 1 hour, and then we came to the 15 minutes, which is this time frame that we are currently at, to look for a buy opportunity, and this is a buying opportunity. So now price tagged us in. I'm going to be zooming in. So price tagged us in as at this point. You can see that low, it tagged us in, touched the support. That was the resistance that got broken and turned to support. It tagged us in. So now, how do you manage your trade? When price break the last high before price came down to touch you, the last high that formed before price came to tag you into the trade, after price break it, you want to shift your stop loss. This low is your stop loss, right? So you want to shift your stop loss from the normal low that you have to the low of the high that got broken, which is this high, right? So you don't want to expect it to go beyond that low anymore. So price broke this low, this high over here. Sorry, you can see the crosshair pointing at the high. It broke it over here with a candle body close, not a wick, a candle body close, right? So we shifted it, right? So, and after then, if price breaks another high again, just like it did over here, it moved downward, then it broke this particular high. So what you just want to do is to just shift it to break even, which means zero risk, zero zero risk. You are just running a profit, right? And you have actually removed the risk from the market. So that's how you do it. You shift your stop loss that way, right? So there is a way you can do it on the N5. So simple, right? Which I'm going to be teaching later on, right? So now that is how you can break even. That is how to know when to break even. Now, how do you take partials using this strategy? So now from your stop loss, now look at your stop loss. This is your stop loss, right? So you must make sure that price get to times 3 of your stop loss in profit, in terms of profit. Now this is okay. Yeah, this is literally times 3 of my stop loss. How am I saying this? If you are looking at the center of this order, if you are looking at the center, the information that shows at the center of this box, that is depicting price, you are going to see where they write risk to reward ratio. Just look closely, then you see 3.06. so that is the risk to reward ratio. It means this particular point where your TP is in over here is times 3 of what you are risking, right? So whenever price gets to times 3 of whatever you are risking using this strategy, just take 50% of the profit you have made, take it out. leave the remaining one at break even, just as you've seen, and then the just about showed you how to do. And as price run in profit with the remaining one, which is the remaining 50%. Sorry, let me just reverse that. So as price is running in profit, you want to wait till when you get to your desired taste. Maybe when it reach 1:7, you can just close the whole remaining one out, or wait till when it give you that signal, like over here now. Let me just zoom this in. Wait till when it give you that signal, like over here where we had a candle body close in the opposite direction, right? Wait till when it give you that signal, till when you get out of the remaining position, which was over here. So our TP would have been around here as our final TP. So remember, you have taken, always take your partials, your 50% of your profit, take it out when it gets to like 1:3, right? 1:3 of your target, right? Take 50% off. It's very, very important. Like over here too, you can see it over here. Price tag doesn't over here, right? On the support, it was above the setups, is complete. Our stop loss is on the low. So what will be the 1:3? You can look at the center of that box again. You see it that is showing risk to reward ratio is currently counting down. Then we now have 3, right? So that 3 means if when price get to this point, you are making times 3 of whatever you risk. If you reach $20, you are currently running $60 in profit over here. So you want to take $30 out as at the time you get to 1:3. It's very, sorry, I was able. So it's very, very important, right? So as price continues to go upward, you wait till it gives you the final signal to get out, which was like over here. It gave us the candle body close over here. So this would have been where we would have finally get out. We had to wait for the candle body close, or whenever you just feel like maybe at 1:5, we are just like, let me just get out. But even though if you are setting 1:5 and then it gives you this candle body close signal in the opposite direction through the red line, what you want to do is to get out. That signal is telling you that get out of everything you are holding, right? Get out of it, right? So that is what the signal is talking about. So now this is also a typical example, although I think I actually drew this, so I drew this support too far. Drew it too far. Naturally it's just meant to be somewhere around here, and it touched it. The low was around here because it was like a smaller time frame stuff. So I'm not cherry picking, so it is just the way it is, right? So don't worry, as you guys get to trade more setups, you see things much more clearly. Over here now, it got to 1:3. We took 50% of our profit off. You see what happened? It did not even go further, it just came down there, and it actually gave us a signal to close all our positions here. Remember to always break even after price break the first, like over here now. As price touched this zone here, these are our support here, and then it broke this first high, this last high, the last high that formed before price came back to touch us, tag us in. After I break it, what you want to do, just shift your stop loss from your normal low to this low, right? As it continue breaking further higher, you want to shift your stop loss to 0 risk, which means your entry price, right? So it means you are not, if price came back and want to stop you out, let's say you still have a position in the market, just like around this area, when price just came back and swept this bottom and then went back up, it will just stop you out at 0 risk. Like you will not make any profit and you will not make any loss. You get? So remember again, 1:3. Once price gets to 1:3, what are you doing? You are taking 50% of your position out, right? You are taking, there was a news here, that was the main reason why you saw that stuff, right? So same thing over here. Price touched, this was the last high before price came back with this white candle to come and tag us in over here. Let me just place the order properly. I did not even draw that box properly. Let me just draw it properly on the eye. So there was it. Price came to tag us in over here, right? So and then it now broke this eye with the candle body close. I don't know if you can see that. It broke this eye with the candle body close over here, and we can now shift our stop loss from our normal low to the low of this candle body close that was broken, right? So and as price continued moving upward, if it break one more high again after that, and you see that the low of the high that was broken is not close to the previous low, right? It's like, let's say something like this now, this low now, it's far away from the previous low, so you can just shift it to break even, which means zero risk. You don't have any risk in the market again, right? So, and whenever you get to 1:3 of your total stop loss, right, you want to take 50% of your position out. So, and this is also, this is also same thing when it comes to what are they calling it? Let me just reverse the scale. When it comes to this is also same thing. All right, so this is also same thing when it comes to the downward trend, right? And that's all for this particular video. I'll be looking forward to see you guys in the next video. We're actually going to be talking about uh you know trading personality and time frames that you can actually combine, right? Time frames that you can actually combine, like what would be your larger perspective. Like now for day trades, you use 1 hour to look at what the direction of the market will be, then come to 50 minutes to start looking for directions and support and resistance zones to actually pick in that direction, applying these trade management strategies that you have actually learned. So, and we are going to go into other types of, if you want to catch moves that last longer, that take longer time before they complete too. That's swing trader. So we are going to be talking about that in the next video. Bye for now.